thank you for supporting me, I, Omoyo Maranga, for president, because this is the...
Simon Omoyo Maranga takes oath of office. He was the winner of the just concluded nail-biting students' elections, with only 16 votes, giving Maranga the presidency. This is the third student council elections since multimedia became a fully fledged university 4 years ago. Maranga is to serve as the council's president for a period of 1 academic year. Multimedia University of Kenya is a public university situated in the suburbs of Kenya's capital, Nairobi. Every year, students select student leaders to fight for their rights. For 21-year-old Maranga, it is his calling to serve his fellow students that led him into the students' politics.
And one thing that motivated me to look for this student leadership is the lack of direction that the previous two governments that have been existent since I joined varsity have lacked. And I decided that yes, we need to make our varsity a world-class university. Try to answer the grievances of our students.
The third-year electrical engineering student acknowledges competition was stiff. He had to overcome insurmountable odds to run a successful campaign. Unlike his competitors, Maranga didn't have funds to splash to the electorate.
Around January 20th, I approached our academic affairs secretary for the school and pleaded with him. I did not have fees to pay my fees. But he told me we have a school policy that says as you begin the semester you have to pay 50% of the fees.
The education secretary declined to give him a bursary, but his friends and classmates were willing to chip in. That show of solidarity motivated Maranga to answer to a higher calling and serve more underprivileged members of MMU's students' body. His campaign ran on a shoestring budget.
For campaigns, you need money because you'll have to create some posters. If it's banners, stickers, that needs money. You cannot say that you'll just be very... Most of the students don't know who is who. So somebody may confuse you, but to bring that clear, you must have posters and banners just to create that distinction.
One thing that I've noted is that our society that we live in today, people are they are more loyal to the money rather than the policies and the things that you sell to them as a politician.
My campaign, I used my savings to finance. However, I got some assistance from friends and family too.
I fund myself personally, and away from my personal financing, I have some friends also have the same beliefs. Those people who believe in me and they believe in the ideas that I have.
Maranga attributes his win to his slogan.
This is that. This is that. And it was one thing that I had to impress on the minds of people, that this presidency is that they have really longed for a lot of years. And so once I made them own it, it was easier for you to identify the president with his slogan.
Multimedia University doesn't have any regulations pertaining the amount of money that a candidate should input in their campaigns, but prudence is of importance.
It clearly states how much students are paid. And therefore, if you are aware, you are familiar with that schedule which says that, for example, a president should be given a monthly allowance of 5,000, then plus other allowances based on attendance of meetings of MUXA subcommittees. And when you add that up, it might come to about 10,000. No, actually 7,500. So looking at the pay they get per month, I guess a wise student will know how much he can invest, because it will be material, it will be logical to invest, let's say, like 100,000 in a campaign where you are contesting to join a student government which you pay so little.
For the student's president, only $295.73 was spent to finance his campaigns, whereas others had the luxury to spend up to $739.33.
For the banners and the posters, they were costing roughly around 30,000. I remember I also produced t-shirts, so much of the money was used in publicity. I have friends, my campaign team friends, they supported me, and but most of the campaign I was doing my own funding. Yeah, I'm a working fella and I do savings. Yeah, so that is how I financed my campaign. Roughly 70,000.
The theological graduate advises his students on wise selection of their students' leaders.
Choose leaders of excellence in all areas. Academic, a leader who is experienced, a person of high character, somebody with social skills, good social skills, who can really treat everyone with dignity and respect, because they only become leaders because they've been given a chance.
As Maranga takes charge of the Students' Council at MMU, the hopes of making the university a better place lies in his interest.
As the president of Multimedia University, now is the time. The night is fast spent and the day is at hand, because this is that. And I want to encourage all people out there, and we need to change how our universities are run, and also to develop an environment in which you can be able to sustain and develop our own country, Kenya, because this is our motherland. And I want to thank those who helped me in my campaigns, and behold, our ladder to leadership has begun, and soon we're going to be there.